All right, guys. Here we are again. I'm going to try and make a bracelet with a stone from beginning to end. I got this stone, so we don't have to start from complete zero. I will show you how to do that at another time. But hey, Barb, how's it going? Carla, hi. We're going to try and do a bracelet. I've got this stone roughed out, so I'm going to show you how I finished cutting it. And oh, absolutely, go vote, go vote. Yes, red or blue, go vote. Doesn't matter, go vote. Let your voice be heard, honey. This is one of my favorite turquoise. Let's see if I can show you the, maybe if I move the light a little bit, focus, maybe. Okay, so this is what they call watermarked. You see that the matrix in it it's just a deeper blue than the background. And this is one of my favorite turquoises. This is Kingman watermarked turquoise. So we're going to try and finish this stone up and get it set in a bracelet all in one foul swoop, guys. Let's see how we do. Maybe yes, maybe no, but we're going to try it. So I've got this stone roughed out. It just needs to be finished, and then we'll set it in a bracelet. Maybe I can find the switch. There we go. Okay, so around the edges of this stone, I want about just a little bevel on it. I want it to just lean into the stone a little bit, so that when I crimp the bezel around it, it'll hold it. In other words, it would lean in, let's see, it would lean into the stone this way. And I love these odd-shaped stones. I think it just makes it a lot more interesting to the piece. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking all the harsh grinding angles and that out of it. So it'll turn into a nice smooth stone. And when you go to cut stones, you want to when you put it up against your wheel, you always want to keep it moving, always moving, or else you get a flat spot in it. If you hear the difference in the wheels, it's because these are the ones that are rubber coated. These two are the ones that are metal. And probably one of the questions on the chat is, Sandy, how long does it take you to cut a stone? Something like this shouldn't be any more than 10-15 minutes. An opal will take me longer because I've got to be obviously more careful with it. But a stone like this should only take 10-15 minutes to cut. And since this one was already roughed out, it probably won't even take me that long. I'll tell you, I'm definitely going to need to figure out a different setup for this thing so it doesn't kill my back so bad. But I didn't do anything yesterday out here, and I really want to keep the momentum up of getting work done for the MSP auction on the 24th of November. Because I'd like to have a couple pieces for the auctions on Friday, and then have about 10 pieces for the MSP auction. So you guys can buy some Christmas gifts or whatever if you want. But I want to have a couple of men's items and some earrings and rings and bracelets and jazz like that. So let's see. Let me, sorry, reposition this so you see where I'm going here. colors. Are you seeing that we've already got a pretty good shine on that stone just from the grinding wheels? So I've got a little bit of polish on this last wheel over here. This last wheel is a belt wheel. So we're just going to hit it on that a little bit. And yes, it's out of round. Oh yeah, it came up pretty good. Well, that wasn't too bad. Hey, Mike. Let's see who else here. Ah, Don. Yes, I did. Thanks, Barb. Are you trying to put weight on me? Barb sent me a wonderful package with all sorts of Cadbury chocolate in it from England. And then it had something dick pudding or something like that. Are you trying to be funny, Barb? You want me to eat dick pudding? Really? What is it called, Barb? I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Bianca. All right, so we just cut this stone and polished it up pretty good. I really like this stone. I've liked this stone for quite a while. So we're going to put it in a bracelet. Oh, they're asking me, Carla, if I wanted to show spoiled dick. Yes, we can say dick in this room, in this hangout. Absolutely. Okay, so we got that. Oh, there it is. I just spotted Carol's ring. I've been looking half the afternoon for it, and it's in here. Duh. I put it away so I would remember it. Go figure, guys. Oh, only I can do shit like that. Oh, did I say the S word, Mike? I said the S word. Okay, so we are going to go, at least I think we're going to try and go over to the bench, over that away. That away. Okay. Maybe if I can get this cart to cooperate and come with me without knocking everything off of it. There's got to be a better way to do this, guys. But haven't found it yet. So I'm trying not to make you sick, but I probably am. Okay. That was a lot of work. Just get this rolly cart that doesn't really roll over here. So now, let's see. I'm going to make you sick again, probably. Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. We'll get you up here. Maybe. Okay. All right. There's that. There's that. Am I in the? Yep. Okay. Dang. I didn't realize it was going to be that much damn work to get you guys over here. You guys weigh a ton. What's going on? All right. Misha, hi. Yes, Mike, I said the S word. I said the S word. Okay. All right, we got that. Goes there. Okay. Guess what, guys? Yay, team. I hope everybody else did. Go vote. If you haven't, please do. Make your voice known. Let's see, what are we doing? We're doing a bracelet, and we probably need silver. That would probably be good. All right. So, do we want to make a big bracelet or a little bracelet? All right, guys. So, I know this is dangerous, but I'm going to let you guys choose. I know this is dangerous. I know I'm probably going to be sorry for this. I remember when I let you guys pick out stones for that other bracelet. Okay, so there we go. So we can either do that on a bracelet, or we can do that on a bracelet. I'm thinking this one. What are you guys thinking? Any thoughts, guys? Big one. Well, of course. I would expect that from you, Mike. Little one. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Cheryl, smaller. You like that big one. Smaller. Tell you what, let's see. Hedwig is bigger. Barb is smaller. Big cuffs are in. V-shaped. Interesting. Interesting, Barb. You're just trying to make me work, huh? Bigger. Everybody's going bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Let's see. I wonder if I have enough of this to do a bracelet. Let's see. There and nope. Nope. Don't have enough. Okay. Okay. A V. You know, Barb, we could actually do that. You guys want to try something different? Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm big because you're gonna buy it. Okay. Well, this one's got a silver in it a lot. It's 16 gauge. You know what, guys? I'm going to save that one. I know. I'll make it. I promise I'll make it. But I'm going to save it because I think I want to do like the whole top of it covered with turquoise. Yeah, I think Barb had the idea of the day. We're going to give it to Barb because she just came back from Europe. So we are going to crap. We're going to give it to Barb this time. Let's see. I need something to clean that off. There it is. Okay. My little scrubby pad. I think I need some more scrubby pad. That one's kind of holy, but it'll work right now. Oh, wait a minute. I just found some more scrubby pads. There we go. That one's in a little better shape. All right. Clean this guy up a little bit. Mike, is that you calling me? No, it's not. Go away. It's not Mike calling, telling me that I'm not on camera. I'm not doing it. Okay, so okay. Hey, Mike, you want to come in and read the chat to me? Roland. Roland Picker, you want to come in and read the chat for me? Make sure those are the same gauge. Yep, they are. Okay. Okay, that would be great. That way I don't have to keep turning around trying to find what I'm doing here. Okay, take that, copy it here. Paste it. All right, we'll get Mike in here, and that way he can read your questions to me. And I don't have to keep turning around and looking at the screen here. I thought about that the other day, that's probably the way to do it, is get somebody in here with me to to read what's going on. Oh, come on, off damn spot. Hey, Mike.
What's up, Andy?
Let me Get rid of that. All right. How's it going, Mike?
Let me turn off the other volume here.
Okay.
It's going good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Right on.
I like Barb's idea of making a V-shaped. I have never done one of those, so let's try it and see what we get. Sounds like a wiener to me. If I can get this crap off of this piece of silver. All right, I probably should lock the screen on me.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're locked. Okay, so now you can tell me what the heck's going on with the peeps. The peeps.
Well, Barbara's got some fixation with Candy and Dick. I don't know what's going on there.
I don't know.
And Carla keeps saying spotted dick, so I don't know if somebody's sick or what's going on.
Is that
I know what's going on. I was stationed in England, and I did not touch that stuff.
Spotted dick fever, huh?
Yeah.
Is it contagious?
I don't know. It must be a chick thing. I don't know.
Ah.
But I did eat my share of Cadbury's while I was there.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it looks wonderful. Oh, come on.
It's good. It's good candy. You're gonna like it a lot.
Cool. I figured that she was just trying to make me fat, is all.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's Barb. I mean, look at her YouTube name. Going on Grumpy?
Yeah. Dang. All right. So let's see, guys.
Misha wants to know, oh my God, what in the world is happening? Well, Misha, apparently I have been called in to do color commentary. And Barb sent Sandy some Candy and Dick. So we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, and it wasn't a rose quartz one either.
No, and I bet Dwayne can't wait to get his.
All right.
The light up kind.
I really, let's see, what kind of an angle do we want on this? What kind of an angle, guys? Let's see, if we put this across there. Interesting, Barb. You're just going to make me think.
Should have gone with the big one.
Yeah, I know. But I really have in my head to do quite a few stones on that big one. So.
Oh, that's going to probably look really cool.
Yeah.
So is this for this Friday's auction or is this for the MSP auction?
I'm not sure yet what we're going to do with it. If there's a whole bunch of people wanting to grab this one, then I'll bring it up for auction this week. And if not, we'll leave it for the MSP auction.
You know, I think that's a brilliant idea. If you making pieces, single pieces of jewelry to sell on MSP, I think you'll do very well. What do you in the chat think? You think she'll do better if she just sells her wares?
Let's see. Okay, so if I do, okay, what did I do with my, okay, hang on, I need to grab my, oh, there it is. Okay, got it. So, do this. We could do a pretty drastic one. That would kind of look cool. Let's try that. We're going to do a drastic one. Drastic. Okay, that. I know. Mr. Bill, Mr. Bill.
So, Sandy, if you want to know, Barb just gave the definition of what spotted tick is. It's
Oh,
not what I thought. So anyway, it is a British pudding made with soot and dried fruit and often served with custard. Suet, C-U-S-U-E-T. I have no
oh,
idea what that is.
suet. I thought you said soot, like out of
Well, it
the
looks like soot.
suet. That's from an animal, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Now, Cheryl and Dell Cyber have, she agrees, yes, better on MSP and original work. I think if you brought nothing but original work, you'd do very well. Plus, your name will get out there more too.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm going to do is original on the MSP this time. It's just all going to be me, 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 me.
Why not?
Yep. Me, me, me. All right. Now, how are we going to do this? We're going to have to. All right. All right, guys. This is a work in progress here, and we'll see what happens. 2 points. So then if we go that way, okay, we can do that. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can put this thing together. Barb's just trying to challenge me, I think. But I like it. I like being challenged, Barb. That's good. All right, guys. So we're going to have something like that wrap around. I'm not quite sure that's the right angle. I think maybe. Let's see. Oh, no.
Barbara said in the middle of the whole Candy and Dick, my son called, so I was talking to him. And Hedwig said fat, so I'm pretty sure that's what suet is the fat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then Barb's like, I'm still stuck on Candy and Dick. And then Misha comes in and says, oh my God, meat and candy, not for me, but interesting to know that's a thing. And then Barb goes, there's no meat.
Jeez, you guys are too much. Well, if this isn't enough of an angle, we'll make another one, guys. But I've never done this, so we'll see what happens with this one. Come on. There you go. So we are going to have to put some sort of a plate behind it so it stays together. So let me get my stamp on one side of this. And oops. Let's see. over here a little bit. Okay. That's not it. This is it. Okay. All right. Ouch. Oh, that didn't feel good. So we got.
That's your mark?
Yep. Got my mark on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these puppies together like that.
I don't know, Barbara, if there's any auctions tonight. Do you guys, anybody know of anybody having auctions tonight? I can't bid anymore. I've been cut off.
Oh no, Mike.
Yeah, I gotta wait till all my stuff comes in. I gotta start selling. I can't keep hoarding.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, or will I not be bidding?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was over. First time I ever went was last night. I think weren't you in there, Sandy? It was Casey and April.
Yeah, I popped in for a few minutes.
I
Then
snagged up a lot of his mom's Black Hills Gold and what do you call it? Dakota Silver or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very,
really nice pieces. They had to be vintage.
yeah. Did you know that his mom is uniquely me?
That is, I thought Unique Tracy's his mom.
That's Casey's mom. Tracy is Casey's mom.
Really?
Yep, I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I'm pretty sure
Well,
that that's.
let me check my email here. Hang on. Are you sure it's not Darlene Crawley?
Oh, now you got me. You know.
Yeah, yeah, Cheryl, and I'm not sure if he called it. He said something Montana, or it was Montana something. It was like I think
Montana
it was
Silversmiths.
yeah, Montana Silver Plate. Is that it, Sandy?
Silversmiths.
Okay, Silversmiths. So yeah, I got the
Yeah.
terminology mixed up, but it was a very beautiful watch and earring set, just gorgeous.
Good.
Yeah, Darlene is. They're saying Darlene is Casey's mom.
Oh, Darlene. Okay. Well, leave it to me to get screwed up.
Oh, it's all right. You haven't had any candy and spotted dick.
I know. I just need some.
Hey, at least she didn't send you. At least she didn't send you any balls unless they're chocolate Cadbury balls.
Oh, but she did.
Oh, and are you going to say the word?
What? Those round things?
You say you don't like to say it. I'm going to make you say it.
Those round things? You mean?
Yeah, you know what they are.
Yeah, those round things.
Yeah, them round chocolate balls of goodness. I could always use the new word I learned on Saturday in the after chat at MSP.
Oh. Yes, you could. But you're not going to, are you?
No, I'll say that's only for after hours.
Yeah.
So I got a question for Barb. If she's still in here now that she's back, when is she going to start doing auctions? Barb, you going to do any auctions?
That's a good question.
Hey, oh, you don't want to know the word, Barbara.
It wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't a nice word. Well, actually, you and everybody were laughing.
I was.
You laughed the hardest.
Yeah, because it was funny.
The way I was putting it in a sentence.
Yes. That was, yeah, that was
Oh,
funny.
Cheryl, oh, that's right. Were you in the auction there, Cheryl?
What did we do? Let's see.
I know between Casey and April, I spent about 150, 160 bucks. But they had such good stuff.
Yeah, that vintage Montana silversmiths and when did they have some Black Hills gold too or not?
Yeah, that was the first 2 sets of earrings. I bought those both. That
Okay.
I think I might have missed one 'cause, I was eating and I couldn't get on the keyboard fast enough.
Oh, okay.
And then, she had at the end, Mike, but you bought awesome, yeah, I know, I did buy some awesome pieces, Barbara. Um, there was, I could have sworn it looked Monet, but it was a gold, they're like leaves, looked like a leaf, and I don't know the stone, I wanna say it looked like tiger's eye, but it was like a brown stone in the
Uh,
center, and 2 clip-on earrings, um, but, there were no markings on them.
hmm.
And then April got kinda loopy on the Laffy Taffy, telling the jokes. It was funny, man. Like, oh,
Okay. Well, it's all about having fun, guys. I mean, yes, we want to make money, but we also want to have fun.
yep, that's the main thing. Hey, Adam, are you and I know he's in here. Are you and Anita doing a live show tomorrow? Didn't they do last Wednesday? They had their Q&A or
I'm not quite sure what day they come on.
well, if anybody's in here and you should already be, you need to subscribe to Adam and you need to subscribe to Anita. They got a great show that they did. There was a lot, yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Man, you guys need to be there. That's 2 Central and 12, I think, Pacific.
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys, that show was awesome. When you get 2 awesome hosts and then great information, it equals an awesome show. They blew it. You guys hit it out of the park last Wednesday.
Yeah. For new people that are starting out in resale, it's a it's a good place to go.
Mhm. And Adam says it's 12 p.m. Pacific time, yeah, and it's going to be on Nita's channel tomorrow.
Okay.
And
Barb is making it work.
still waiting on a guest for my show Saturday, but I have got someone booked for the 17th, so we'll keep that a surprise. So, you mind if I plug this a little bit, Sandy?
Go right ahead.
If you guys know anybody that um, is true craftsmen, like either doing this or doing hobbies, or crafting or reselling or even baking or whatever, um, you guys got to ask Mike at yahoo.com in any of my videos. Send me it, shoot me an email, give me some names so I can go check out some YouTube channels, or send me the links to the YouTube channels, and so I can get in touch with these people. I prefer to interview the ladies in the beginning of this new format because the girls got a lot to bring. Oh, Adam, we're talking about shipping tomorrow. And shipping what? God, if I could get a nickel for everything I shipped, that you know what I'm saying? I could,
Yeah.
oh man, I'd be rich.
Yeah. I have. That's probably my biggest downfall is underestimating the shipping. I wish it was the other way, but it's not.
Yeah, I tried to do the calculated shipping and it seemed to screw up for me. So since I ship smalls, I just kind of go 475, flat for the
Yeah.
smalls. And Adam's right. It is a challenge for Adam's is not just a challenge for new sellers. I think it's still a challenge for everybody because things are changing so rapidly.
Tell you what, if anybody sees this video and you are in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and you're starting out in resale, I am dumping my electronics inventory. Literally. I am willing to give it away to somebody who wants to get started in this because it's driving me nuts. It's out on my porch and I can't stand it. It's just irritating the crap out of me. And I would be willing to help somebody get started.
And who went and bought 71 remotes Saturday?
Oh, well, now that's different. That's remotes.
Oh, but it's still an electronic, isn't it, in a way?
Yes, but those are easy to ship.
So are those going to be the giveaway, or are you going to be selling those?
No. The electronics, I mean, the remotes stay with me. It's the VCRs and the
the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Misha has a question. She says, "How is that not burning your hand, Sandy?" I'm wondering if it's is that burning you, or is it just the camera angle making it look like?
Well, part of it's getting warm.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Now, that's what I wanted. Now, come over here. You can pull silver solder with your torch. The silver solder will follow the heat of the torch. So what I'm doing is I put it on this end and I'm trying to pull it down to this end here. Come on, sweetheart.
Did you put stupid question. I mean, do you use flux?
Yes. That's what's in that little bottle. This bottle here.
Okay.
Is the flux.
I have a question. I don't know if anybody's ever thought of this to ask you. Say you get a piece of jewelry and it's damaged, but you know you can fix it.
Uh-huh.
You have to reverse engineer it. You have to disassemble it. Does it come apart easier? Do you have to use like a? I think I've seen some flux that will remove solder.
Sometimes, it just depends on how the piece was put together, how well made it was. Sometimes you have to flux it to get it to come apart. Sometimes you don't. I know that I've gotten pieces to repair and somebody has put it together with lead solder.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Even I know you don't use lead solder on silver.
Yeah, it's a disaster, guys. It's an absolute disaster because the lead melts at a much lower temperature than the silver does, and it will absolutely eat right through the silver. So yeah, I have. If you're wondering, I moved my water over here so I didn't have to go around shit. All right, there we go. So we're in pretty good shape there. Yep, got it all the way over to the other end, just what I wanted to do. All right. So let me take it over to the grinder here. And we'll get
For any of you guys in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and post up Anita's channel in case you're not familiar with Anita. So you can catch her and Adam tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 2 Central, 12 Pacific. Don't miss their show, guys. Go on over there and sub if you're new here watching Sandy and you're not familiar with anybody here. Go check them out.
All right. Let's see if we can bend this puppy. I've got it. Let's see. Got it put together. I've got a piece soldered on the back, so hopefully that joint won't fall apart. So let's see see what it looks like when we get it bent into a bracelet.
Welcome, Anita. You're welcome, Anita. And I'm going to be putting Adam's channel up there too. If you're not familiar with Adam, click on that and go sub there because they rotate their live every other week. So you guys want to make sure you catch that. There's a lot of good information in that show. You can't go wrong. You're welcome, Adam. You know, Sandy, I should interview you while you're making a piece of jewelry.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That would be an awesome show.
You think I can walk and chew gum at the same time?
Well, I don't know. As long as it's not ball candy and salted dick, you should be okay. You know what? We should do that, Sandy. I think there would be a lot more questions.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you, Mike. It's your show, baby. It's your show.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, it was fun doing it with Cindy Jewelry Nurse. She cracks me up.
Yeah.
There's a side of her I've found out other than, I mean, a good side. You know what I'm saying? It's just she doesn't show it. She's really a very funny lady.
Yep.
Very, very funny. She had me cracking up before the show started. And after the show, she had me cracking up, man. I've never laughed so hard like that.
That's cool. Yeah, I really enjoy her. All right. Okay, so this might turn out all right, Barb. Let's see if I can get my
I look like a Wonder Woman bracelet.
Okay, we gotta cut the, get it back up here. Probably could have gone even a little bit more drastic, but I didn't know. So we'll figure it out for the next time. Yep.
Well, it's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I'm just wondering how many of these ladies are gonna bid against each other. I wonder how many people are going to get karate chopped until Anita brings in the brass statues.
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten that, Anita.
I love those brass statues. I am a sucker for those things.
No, she clobbered me with one in one auction.
Is she? Dang.
Hey, Adam has a question for you. He wants to know if you're going to be on the Jewelry Detective tomorrow morning.
Not that I know of.
Okay, Misha has a question for you.
Okay.
Hey, what Sandy is using right now to shape the bracelet, is that what I should get to reshape my bent bangles and cuffs?
Not this particular one, but there's another one that's just round, totally round. I'm gonna get one of those shortly to be able to straighten out bangles. This one is, can you see it? It's oval shaped.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really wouldn't do good on bangles. But
Adam says it must be next week that you're going to be on. You know you're going to be on the Jewelry Detective?
They were talking about it, but to my knowledge, I haven't heard anything.
Do they, does anybody in the chat know, um, is it always on Tanya's channel, or do they switch it and it goes between Angie and Tanya?
Let's see, what do I want to do here? Um, oh, I know. Let me get that other bracelet. Figure out how long. Ah. So this one I'm gonna inlay also for the guys. Well, I get a girl could wear this too, but it's a larger bracelet. This one's a tufa cast, like the very first one we did.
Okay, I'm going to post this up here for you people, for you all that are new here, that might be in here new or come after when this reloads. Tanya's channel, I'm going to post it up here. You guys want to go over there and subscribe and click the little bell thingy, because Tanya's a tower of information, just like a lot of the ladies are that's in here.
Yeah, if you're just finding us, there's a wealth of information for resellers. Okay, is that in the middle? It's almost in the middle.
Yes, Mothership Products, Mike, voice from above. You missed it, Dwayne. We were talking about chocolate balls and spotted dick. And then Sandy said the S word.
I did. I said, shit.
She did it again. Well,
Yep.
You're not getting monetized.
Probably not. Well, guys, I messed up because I'm going to cut my maker's mark and the sterling right off of this thing. Ah, darn it.
And then for those in the chat, or those that will come back after this repopulates or reposts, we'll put up Angie's channel, Treasured Vintages. Maybe that might go over there sometime. I don't know.
Well,
So
at
go
least
check out
the channels that we're talking about,
Yeah.
be able to do that.
See, I don't mind promoting people in my channel either, I mean, it's all about helping each other, right? Oh, hold on. Wait, Barb, I will put your channel up, Barb, if you're having
Put
an auction.
my channel up. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll put Barb's up, but she's got to have an auction though.
Yeah.
If no auction, I'll put it up, Barb, for some Cadbury.
Ooh, Cadbury.
And the spotted dick to Dwayne.
Oh dear.
Okay, here comes Barb's channel. Barb's, for all you that are coming in here afterwards, Barb is going on Grumpy. She does a live auction show also. I think it used to do them like on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I don't remember. It's been so long.
I don't know. She told me she was never going to do one again, but never is
Pretty
a long way away.
Yeah, I can't see her not never doing it.
No, neither can I.
Because she's hooked on it, man.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Thelma asked how you're doing. She's in the chat.
Oh, hi, Thelma. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, hi, Thelma.
Yep. I'm getting there. Where Barb said she wanted a V bracelet. So I've never done one of these. We're learning as we go. Come on. Come on. All right.
Charging cable in just before it went dead. Wow.
So I just cut my maker's mark and my stamp right off of this.
Can you put it back in? I mean,
Yep. Just straighten it out a little bit. If that ever happens to anybody that's going to be watching these, just straighten it back out and put them back in.
Real quick, I put Thelma's channel up there for anybody that comes in here afterwards. Thelma's Tower Fountain of Knowledge with purses and jewelry and just about everything. So you don't want to go over and watch her.
And fashion.
Oh yeah, fashion. I love watching.
Thelma has a great eye for fashion and just a wealth of knowledge. So anybody watching this, pop over and watch her. All right, guys. So
Dwayne has a question for you.
okay, we got it back in.
Dwayne's question is, how can I tell what size ring I would wear if I don't have sizing rings?
Well, you could ask somebody to try on their ring. There are, I think online there's some templates that you can download that are just printed pieces of paper that you can put around your finger. Let me see. I think probably the best thing, Dwayne, absolutely the best thing to do is pop into a jeweler and say, what size is my finger? And then they'll go scramble around and get their ring sizers and let you try on and figure out what size you are. And then you go, thanks, and walk back out. Because they think you're going to buy something.
Boy, that's sneaky. Oh, you're asking for a friend, right?
That's pretty cold, isn't it? But it works. It works. Okay, Barb. I may have to take a little bit more off of that. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. I know there are some women that have been asking for larger bracelets. So there you go, Barb. We're going to put that stone on that.
I early voted Dwayne. Sandy voted. You need to go and vote now.
Yep. I voted. I voted. Here it is. Here it is, Dwayne. I voted. All right, guys. Let's put a stone on this puppy.
Adam voted early and often.
Aha. He's the one. He's the one that's given all of us the bad name. Okay.
Oh, cool. You're going to wrap some silver around it.
Yep. This is what's called a bezel. This is what holds the stone in on. And this is just kind of my down and dirty way to do it. Because remember, I'm the lazy jeweler. So that business of measuring and marking and all that jazz, forget it. Let me tip you up just a little bit more so you can see what's going on. Okay. Yep. I probably should stop saying that because that name might catch on, huh?
Probably.
Oh, Sandy, yeah, the lazy jeweler. Or the lazy silversmith. Yeah, I know her. That's all right. I don't care.
Misha will be back. I guess she's going to have a party when the results come out. She's got to go get wine for the results, unless the wine is to dead. Unless the wine is to deaden the pain.
I don't know. I don't know. Still not. Were you here for the first one, Mike, when I tried to solder a piece of twisted wire?
Yeah.
And it turned out to be solder.
Yeah, I was there for that. I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, I thought that was pretty fun. Just, well, it can happen to anybody, obviously.
Yeah.
I just got this lighter, this electric lighter for my torch, just a short time ago, and it sure makes life a whole lot easier.
Oh, you don't use a normal striker then?
No, this thing right here. Can you guys see it? This thing here.
Wow.
I just press on it, and it's got a piezoelectric spark to it. It
Sweet.
lights it up, baby. Yeah, I used to take a regular cigarette lighter, and I was forever burning myself. Did I get that? All right, looks like it. Okay. Good.
So how many times have you caught yourself on fire?
Not caught myself on fire, but I sure have burned the shit out of myself. Oh, she said it again.
You and that S word.
I know. No, I've dropped a hot piece of silver in my lap before, and Yeah. Yuppers.
Boy, I'll tell you, I learned when I was learning how to arc weld, they told me when you do this, you want to tape your coveralls down over your boots,
Uh-huh.
and you want to tape the sleeves closed. You know, when you have the long sleeves, right?
Right.
And I didn't think about it, and I put my coveralls on, and I had part of the leg was up with the boot exposed, and I
Uh-huh.
started arc welding, and then I couldn't understand why my foot was burning. And all that slag had gone. I couldn't get my boot off fast enough. I
Oh,
stuck it right into the cooling barrel. I couldn't.
uh-huh.
Oh my god, man!
Yeah.
But you know,
You learn
sometimes you get
real
injuries.
quick.
Yeah, you get injuries when you're learning. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. You do. And
Jade, Jada just joined the chat, and so did Layla.
hi, guys. Welcome. Um, yeah, when I was first learning, I had the pickle pot and the water up on top of my bench. And I did not have a single pair of jeans that didn't have holes in them because
Yep.
the pickle is about like battery acid. So it was interesting to say the least. Come on.
So Sandy, we got some new people came in. A first time. You got a first time viewer. I hope
Great.
I'm pronouncing this right. Stephanie Durden Amir. I think it was just Stephanie. And
Okay.
then Helen came in, and
Ellen.
Tiger 29. Lilia came in.
Great. Hi,
Just
guys. Welcome.
just doing my job, guys. Reading the chat to her.
There you go. Yeah. It was, it's a little hard for me to work and then stop and look at the chat. And so Mike was kind enough to come in and
I
read the chat so I
have
could.
a question for you about that flux. Can you? I was always taught when I learned how to do solder, you know, on electrical pieces, that
Yeah.
there is no rule about too much flux.
No, the only bad part about putting a bunch of flux on it is that then you got to take it off, and you just leave it in the pickle pot for a little bit longer to get it off. Is all that happens.
So it must be different than for like you as a silversmith and doing craft like this versus like when I was just joining some wires together that there was a break, you know, and you just, you know, and then you put the, what do they call it, the heat sinks on or the heat shrink. So
Uh-huh.
that must be different then, because I was never required to clean anything excess.
Hmm.
But I would suppose you wouldn't want it to do too much cleaning though on your jewelry, would you?
Well, did you you used a grinder though, right? To clean up slag and stuff like that?
Well, now when I was welding, yeah, I would clean up slag and stuff like that. But when I was, well, I was in the automotive industry, when I, like, say, a power door lock wasn't working and there was a broke wire,
Uh-huh.
that I just put some flux, twisted the wires together, put some flux. I loaded it up with a lot of flux, and then I used the lead solder until they made us stop using the lead solder, and we were getting the silver solder that had the flux in it already.
Right.
And then they started making us solder all the electrical connections with silver solder.
Well, the difference is that you don't have to polish that afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this. See those spots right there? That's leftover flux.
But that'll buff off easy though, won't it?
Well, I already hit it on the grinder and it's still there. So the way that that's going to come off is either this plate is going to cover it up, or or when I put it in the pickle, it'll the pickle will eat it up. So I think I need to get me a new soldering board because everything is sticking to this one. All right.
Another stupid question. When you say board, that's some kind of metal or silicon top, isn't it? Or it's not wood, is it?
It's like an asbestos board,
Oh, okay.
but it's not asbestos anymore. It's just a heat resistant.
Well, while you're soldering, I saw somebody mention the pyramids. Layla, I went over and watched both your videos. Man, loved it. And I love the pyramids. I mean, I was fortunate enough to do about 3 or 4 months in Cairo, at Cairo West. So I'm going to tell you guys that are here now that don't know Layla, or those coming in after the repost goes up. I'm going to post her channel here. Go over and subscribe and check out her videos, man. Beautiful, beautiful place.
Come on. All right. Oops. You didn't hear that, did you?
Hear what?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Again,
Layla, I was lucky enough to go stand next to the pyramids
wow.
and the Sphinx, and went to a couple museums while we were there because I was there for a military thing. But on our time off, man, we went and saw every. They even got a Pizza Hut there.
No way.
Yeah, but that was back in '93. So I'm pretty sure. I think they were still doing construction downtown Cairo because there was a lot of rubble because they had an earthquake prior, so they were rebuilding. And and so, I mean, it was just they were just building it back up, and Cairo's. I enjoyed it immensely.
Okay, so what I did is I trimmed off the excess plate on this, and I'm going to grind it down to get flush with the bezel.
You're right, Vanessa. Nothing like it. When you try to imagine how they cut those stones, move those stones, and the precision that they were placed with, I mean, it's amazing. I'd be interested to see how much it's changed, Layla, since 1993. The cab driver we had took us all over the place. It was just insane. It was insane. We went to leather stores, jewelry stores, for gold, perfume stores. Hey, Carmen, how's it going? Glad you could come in, man.
Okay, there we go.
Carmen's in the room now.
Hey, Carmen. Okay, so now I'm gonna, which way do I want this thing to go? That way, I think. Okay. I'm going to have to this thing is and
Vanessa has a question. She says, Sandy, I'm hoping you got my payment.
yes, I did.
Apparently she had PayPal problems. You know, PayPal's been kind of glitchy lately. I wonder if they're going through an upgrade or something. Servers or something, you know?
I don't know. But yes, I did. Thank you. And everything got mailed out. When did it get mailed out? Monday? Is that yesterday?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it got mailed out yesterday. All right.
Are you feeling any better, Carmen? Oh, she's feeling better. She's answered, Dwayne. Takes a while. The asthma takes a while to clear up. I'm feeling much. Thank you. Good. Right on there, Carmen. I'm glad you're feeling better. I hate being sick.
It sucks.
It does. See, Layla says that PayPal's giving her the hell too. So it's not just me. It must be a glitch. So, you know what? I got a question. Hopefully it won't interfere with your soldering.
No, go right ahead.
Okay, and people, I always preface this with it's always a stupid question because I should know.
No, bullshit.
No. But when you made the bezel, what you call the bezel, and you're holding it, and as you're assembling this, pieces that aren't going to be seen by the eye, do you take any time to clean and polish them? Or
Yeah.
do you, like where you're going to put the stone in, will you polish that inside of that bezel?
No, not the inside, no.
Okay. So, I mean, because if you did with that, I don't know how you adhere the stone in there. If it was, do you need it rough? Like, when you're doing body work, they
No,
always want it rough so that the stuff will hold.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So what do you use to hold the stone in place? Like
The bezel?
no, I mean epoxy.
Nope. The
You tell
bezel?
me the stone's never glued in.
Every once in a while, but
I mean,
normally no.
and the bezel's that tight to prevent it from popping out?
Yep.
I'm amazed at that. I would have been filling it up with you know, epoxy mix or something, or you know.
Yeah. Well, uh, nope. I think I'm going to cut a little bit more off of this bracelet. Yep. I think we're going to take a little bit more off. Let's see. I thought, yeah, I did. Brought those dividers over. No, when I was cutting the stone, I told them that you make like a, a slight angle in on the stone all the way around, so that when you fold the bezel over it, it holds it in. Did I lose you guys?
No, they're there.
Oh,
I'm trying to float between many. I'm trying to multitask.
oh dear.
Yeah, I know and I'm probably gonna have a brain hemorrhage here.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Yeah, you can smell something burning, right?
Yeah, I sure can.
Mike must be trying to multitask. So I can smell something burning.
Okay.
Um, Vanessa, I know you did ask if there was an auction tonight. I don't know if there is or not. Um, I'm just starting to learn about all these new ones that are popping up and that come up. You know, I want to try to make them all at least to say hi to everybody. So if anybody knows of an auction, can you post it in the chat? Uh-oh, you had a sale there, Sandy?
No, it's just a reminder of something maybe that I was bidding on, or something that it's about to.
So, Anita, your dad was an auto body man, but I got respect for those guys. That's some hard work, twisting the metal back into shape and the Bondo, and then the finish has to be right on that for the paint, and man, it's just crazy stuff. It says usually we polish them before placing the stones if it's new. I'm just amazed that the bezel holds the stone. I mean, I would have thought that. Linda Peters is back in. She just got back from voting, Sandy, so she voted.
Great. Good job. Good.
What a great country where we can vote and our dead relatives can vote. I mean, it's a beautiful place. You all had to throw that in there, sis. You knew that, right?
Yeah. You do that just to watch the hair on the back of my neck stand up, don't you?
Oh, I can't wait.
Have I ever sawed my finger? Yes, I have. It's not a happy time when you do that. Have I ever gotten a saw blade stuck in my finger? Yes. A broken saw blade? Yes, I've gotten a broken saw blade stuck in my finger.
Yes, Carmen, it's voting for Congress and Senate. Yeah, that's what it is. I think some Congress and I think the senators, I don't know how it works. I just know they split between 6 years, so it's like not all of them at the same time.
Oh, hey, Barb. This is the first election you're able to vote in.
Yes, our new American citizen.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
All of you guys that didn't know, Going on Grumpy just became a citizen a couple of months ago. So congratulations to her, and yay.
Yes, a wonderful American who's going to do an auction soon, right, American Barb?
American Barb, I like that. All right. Let's see how this thing looks. Not bad, Barb. Not bad. Let's see. We'll get it cleaned up here, and gonna stick it in the pickle pot now for a minute. Now, I want you guys to see how black and nasty this looks.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me stick it in the pickle pot for a minute, and then we'll chat.
You like saying pickle pot, don't you?
Yeah, I love saying pickle pot because it tweaks you.
You know, Layla said here, she said, you know, Sandy, my daughter is studying applied arts, and I burnt and cut my hands trying to help her like you. So, gotta be careful with that stuff.
Yeah, art can be dangerous. Oh my goodness, guys.
So how long does that gotta stay in the pickle pot?
Oh, probably at least maybe 5 minutes, and it'll be
Oh,
good.
it reacts that quick.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what, Sandy, we are gonna schedule a show for you to come on my show Saturday for Chewing the Fat, but I want you to make a piece of jewelry and we can talk that way.
All right.
I think that would be so awesome. Anybody in the chat, if you agree with that, type yes.
Do you guys agree?
That when I have Sandy on, we have her do some jewelry while I ask her questions and you ask her questions. If you like that idea, say yes.
Vanessa, it just depends on the intricacy of the piece. It doesn't really matter if it's a, oh my gosh, we're getting a whole bunch of yeses there, bud.
Okay, we'll have to schedule it when you're available. Maybe you can make a pinky ring for me and we can talk about it.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to get with you about pinky rings.
Yeah, I'm got a design kind of rolling around in my head that I want to. Normally, a guy's ring is, oh, something like this. You can't see it. Darn it.
I think it's because the light's too bright where it's hitting your
Yeah.
hand.
Okay, let me get it out here. There you go. Something like that. And this is a casting.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of fabricating a guy's ring. Making it just like I made this.
Well, Mary said, what do you mean we'll never be able to afford another of her pieces?
What?
Yeah, like, I think it's because you're getting famous.
Oh, shoot. I'm not famous.
Oh, yeah, you are.
No. Guys, no. Guys, I am just Sandy.
That
Just
eats chocolate balls and spotted dick. You
I
know, I
want
had
to know, Barb, what those button things are, those Cadbury button things.
you know, they sell Cadbury here in the States, but I can tell you from experience, I don't think it tastes the same.
Really? Like
Yeah,
they,
it's kind of like got a, I don't know. It's like the chocolate tasted better over in England.
you know what it
Um,
is like? It's the pond water.
the pond water,
Yeah, over there.
the pond water.
They say that's across the pond.
Right,
That's
but
pond water.
see, Barb said it's not the same maker, so it's a different maker in the U.S., like Hershey's, right? Cadbury's made by Cadbury in England and Europe, and I think Cadbury made here is like Hershey's or Nestle's or I don't know. Oh, Layla wants to know if you will show us casting in molds.
Yes, I will. Yeah, give me just a second, guys, and I will show you.
Barb, it's Nestle's, right? Nestle, yeah. So when you eat the Cadbury here, it just tastes like a regular like milk chocolate. There's nothing. I think they use a higher fat content when they make it in England because the chocolate is so much better. It melts like almost. It's divine. That's been, it is nice to see Sandy feeling better. I'm glad she's feeling way better. Mike and Ike's. Man, I haven't had Mike and Ike's in a long time. That's the same thing as the good and plenty and the hot tamales. Oh, wow, guys. Layla says that all chocolate brands are made in Egypt. Nestle's, Hershey's, all of them. Wow.
Okay, guys, so this is a mold. And you can't see it because the light's too damn bright. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit better. Okay, man, why is that doing that? All right, guys, let's just do this. Let's just turn it out and see. All right, more better. This is a mold, okay, and it's got a hole in it here. And inside of it, this is a ring. Okay, so you can see the top of it where a stone would go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what you do is you would shoot wax into this, melted wax. Okay, and then obviously this is not the ring that came out of that mold, but this is what you would get. I'm looking over here because my computer's over here to see if you guys are seeing this.
Oh, yeah.
So you would come out with a wax like this. And then I would mount it on another piece of wax with a bunch of other rings, okay? And I would put it in a flask.
That wasn't me calling.
Nope, it wasn't. So this is a flask. Okay. This is the rubber base. And I would have a piece of wax coming up from the middle of it. Put this over the top of it, like this. Then I would pour like a plaster of Paris material in, which is called the investment. So as soon as that's hardened, I would take this part off. So it would leave this indentation in it. Put it this way, I'd put it in the oven. Then the wax would burn out. That's why they call it lost wax casting. So the wax would burn out. So after I have fired it for 12 hours, I would take it, turn it upside down like this, put it back here on this vacuum caster. The vacuum caster pulls air through the investment. So then I've got this divot up here and the hole and the voids for the rings that I've put in here. And I take the silver or the gold and I'd pour that in. And then I would be left with the castings. And then obviously you have to cut them off of the sprue and do quite a bit of work for it. But we're gonna go through this whole process for you to show you just exactly what all it takes to do a casting, because everybody goes, oh, it's just a casting, no big deal. Well, there are a lot of steps to doing a casting, and I want to show you guys that. And I'm going to show you how molds are made also. So I'm going to take you all the way through it. We got lots of time. Let's see how our bracelet is doing.
Yeah, hey, Dwayne, they had something similar to that on how it's made or whatever, one of them shows where they showed how they make, but they were doing something like the jewelry, but it was the same principle, the way Sandy talked about the plaster and all. It's pretty cool. Really interesting.
All right, so this is our bracelet. Looks a little different than when we put it in, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you're buffering for some reason on my end.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is...
That was totally black.
Yep. That's what the pickle pot does. It's all the junk off of there.
I got to tell you, too, the thickness of the bracelet,
Uh-huh.
it didn't look that thick when you were pounding it out and soldering it together. Pretty cool.
Okay, so let me get it on the buffer a little bit, and I'll show you what we got.
Right on. Pretty interesting, huh, guys? I can't wait to see when she does the rings. I'll bet that's going to be just as crazy. Yeah, you're right, Layla. A handmade piece is precious and an honored thing to have. Oh, Barbara, you want me to ask her that? Right on, Rick Scott. Yeah, Anita, that ring she made, I didn't get to catch the live part. I watched it on the rerun. Man, that thing is gorgeous, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Hello, Luminous Life. Yeah, you're right, Layla. When she shows that ring, I'll be sharing that video like crazy.
Okay, guys. So, polished up pretty good, huh?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Not bad for a beginner.
Hey, you got to go back and read Barbara's question. I can't say that.
Uh,
I mean, I can read it to you if you want,
yeah.
but I think she's fixated. She wanted to know why you aren't polishing the spotted dick.
Because my hand doesn't fit around that crap.
All right, guys, we've all had our junior high fun.
Because I don't do dick
Or balls,
or balls.
unless it's the chocolate kind.
Unless it's a chocolate kind. Yep. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Sometimes, guys, these bezels will change shape a little bit as you're heating them and so on and so forth.
Hey, chick picker. Valerie's in the house.
Hey, Val.
And Barb wants to know if this bracelet's for the MSP auction.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided whether I'm going to put it up on Friday or not. It's up to you guys. You want it up on Friday or do you want it on the MSP auction? I'll leave it to you guys.
I don't think it matters on what auction, does it, guys? Because y'all are going to fight over it and beat me up to get it. We've got 2 MSP. You got 2 MSP and 1 Friday so far.
Okay. All right. So now what I do, guys, is I take a little bit of, it's real fine sawdust. I mean, real fine sawdust. I put that in the bottom to give the stone a little bit of cushion. So when you whack it up against something, it just doesn't fracture. So
Jaded says you need to save it for MSP just to show it off.
oh, well, okay. So come on.
So that's just a forced snug fit.
Yep.
And what does the sawdust do on the bottom? Cushion it or what?
Yep. Okay, and now I'm just laying the bezel around the stone.
Oh, so that's what locks it in.
Yep.
Bianca's right. She says MSP are more people to bid, so you will get more money for your fantastic work. I agree with that. Because once they find you there, trust me, Dwayne will be blowing it up about going over to your channel, so they'll be able to come over there on Fridays.
Uh-huh. Okay. What the heck is going on? Oh. I got goobers on the bottom of my stone. No.
Nita
No.
wants to know what kind of turquoise is it?
It
Any
is
specific mines?
it is Kingman, and it is watermarked Kingman is the name of it. Let's see if it'll show up. Oh. Okay, so see if it'll focus on that. Maybe.
Where's the ring? Focus on the ring. Focus on the ring.
Oh, the ring's over on the other thing.
What's your camera's name?
Ubu.
Ubu, get it together.
Ubu.
You were there. You had it. You had it. Right? Maybe back a little bit. Right there. Right there.
Okay. You see?
Oh, look at the gold that's in there.
There's darker turquoise around a lighter. The matrix are just turquoise colored. That's called watermarked. And this is my favorite type of turquoise, is watermarked Kingman.
Very beautiful stone.
Okay.
Valerie said she got her turquoise book today.
All right.
Mind sharing the title in the chat there, Valerie, or you just gonna have the edge on all of us? Yeah, it does look porous, Mary. Mary said it looks porous.
Yeah, it is. It's got some veining in it where it's porous.
So What's the? I'm always familiar with the darker turquoise,
Uh-huh.
the darker blue. Where does that come from? And is that more valuable than this, or is there turquoise have different values?
Turquoise has a lot of different values, and the turquoise, um, it comes from a number of mines, and the value comes from the mine that it comes from. That's what determines the value of turquoise. If it's a mine that has shut down, obviously it's more valuable because there's no more coming out. Um, there is Landers Blue, which is the most expensive turquoise because there was only a 36-pound rock of Landers Blue ever found.
Oh my!
So there's only 36 pounds. Well, there isn't even 36 pounds anymore because you lose about 40 to 60% when you cut the stone. So there's maybe 18, 20 pounds of Landers Blue out there. And it is very, very expensive. You think diamonds are expensive? They don't hold a candle to Landers Blue.
You know, even though you'll be coming on my show one of these days and doing a live creation, preferably my pinky ring, you're going to get all these questions asked again because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to obviously have people that are not familiar with you. And I want to make sure that everybody because I have subs that a lot of people don't know, and then the reload that people come by, I want them to know who Sandy is.
So this is a Barb designed bracelet. What do you think, Barb?
I don't know. I'm still partial to the big cuff, but it is pretty. It is pretty though.
I think I could have even gone a little bit more with the V. The next one I make like this, I'll make it a deeper V to it. But
Well, you need to be reading the chat, man. You're getting all kinds of kudos. And I couldn't agree with them more. It is gorgeous.
yeah, that's Barb's idea to make that V. I like the way that it looks. It came out very well. So we'll call it the Barb bracelet from now on.
The Barb bracelet.
Yeah, the Barb bracelet.
You think that'll help reselling value?
Sure. Why not?
I gotta mess with my sister.
Hell yeah. Why not? I really am partial to just the clean looking bezel. We'll make one with a lot of embellishments around it and that, like that other ring, but like Mary's ring.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Mary. How could you tell? That's it. So you guys enjoy watching the stone being cut and then the bracelet being designed and then all the way to the finish. Was that a good idea, or yay or nay, guys? You need to give me some feedback so I know.
What was the question again?
if they liked watching the stone cut and then all the way through to the end of the bracelet.
I I agree with Bianca. She says that will double the price. I agree. I think if people can see the process, okay, like say you sell that at MSP auction, it's just like, it's just like Anita's ring. Okay, when she gets her ring, she has that video. So now, if people say, "Where'd you get that ring?" She can turn them on to the video. Then, as
Right.
they see the process, I think that adds more value. It makes the ring more, it adds something to it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely know where it came from.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Now I can look at you guys and look at the chat. You're not looking at the side of my head and my gobble neck. So, Mike, thank you. You did a great job here with
Oh, I appreciate. Hey, anytime.
coming in and helping me out. That way I didn't have to stop and look at the chat and that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry we got onto the chocolate and anatomy thing.
No big deal.
I mean, you know how I am. It's like I laugh at stupid stuff. Yeah, see, Francis just agrees, man. I mean, everybody. I'm telling you, man, girl, you're onto it, man. Make them live.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoy, guys, going live with you. I love the interaction, of you guys talking to me, and it's not so lonely out here in the shop. I mean, this is a tin can, guys. Let's face it, it's a tin can. And you guys just make it so much more enjoyable, to be out here working.
Uh-huh. I feel honored that you had me come in. And I mean, it's like I was standing right there next to you. So I
Cool.
appreciate it very much.
Cool. I think we're getting the camera, a little bit better, and um, I think we're getting this down.
Well, I mean, the video was spot on today.
Yeah, it was good. So, and actually, it's better without this light over my workbench because that was just washing everything out. So maybe I'll just work without that light and you guys can see a little bit better. Spotted Dick is the British pudding. Yeah, it is.
They're still on it, huh?
They're still on it.
God, these ladies, get your mind out of the gutter. It's just a pudding. That happens to be called spotted dick.
Thanks, Anita. I have fun creating in front of you guys. You encourage me, and it's a big help. It really is. What do you mean, Babsy? Not you this time? Oh, how long did that take me, Mike?
Let me go over and see what it's showing on the video.
Okay.
It has been up for 2 hours.
That's not bad. Cutting the stone and
So you actually cut the stone? It wasn't pre-cut?
well, it was formed, but it needed to be finished. So it wasn't absolutely from the beginning, but pretty close.
I'll tell you, 2 hours is not bad when you consider watching the whole process, and now the word's going to get out. This is going to be on MSP auction, so that's going to boost Dwayne. You're going to have like 200, 300, 400 pairs of eyes looking at it, and I'm going to be there every step of the way, running the bid up on everybody.
I know.
I will make.
Determined to get a piece of my.
I'm gonna make these karate chopping ladies pay. because that's what brothers do, Helen.
Saying the D word.
Yeah, Helen said the D word.
No. Oh dear. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you guys hung with me for a couple hours and you you enjoyed this bracelet. Let's see, what shall we do mañana? How about a pair of earrings? We haven't done earrings yet.
Pierced?
Yeah, we'll do a pair of
Cool.
pierced earrings. I've got some, let's see, I think I've got it. Yeah, I've got a bag here of small nugget turquoise. Yeah, you can see that. And we'll get a few of those stones that match,
Cool.
and we'll just make some earrings. How is the weather? The weather, I think when I got in the car earlier, it was like 62, 65 degrees, something like that. So it's been pretty nice. Hopefully, I'm going to get my hot tub up and running here shortly. My next door neighbor said he's going to put the pump back in it. He gave it to me. And they took the pump out of it for some reason. I'm not real sure why, but anyway, he says he knows how to put it back in. So I want to get that fired up because that really helps me. Really.
Barb wants you to make big ass hoop earrings, like like the late '60s, early '70s.
No, I'm not doing that, Barb. Forget it.
How about tie clips one time and cufflinks?
We can do those.
Well, I'm definitely up for buying those from you.
Have to get some cufflink backs, but that's not a problem.
Francis would like to know why no hoops.
Well, for one, I don't have a mandrel to do hoops on.
Well, that would be a big mandrel.
I don't even have anything that I could use as a mandrel to make them on. That's on my list to get. It's a mandrel that'll go small enough for the hoops, and then it graduates down to bangle size. But I'll do some dangle earrings probably. Maybe like 2 stones hanging down. We'll do something
That sounds
like that.
cool.
And then I want to make a necklace with sort of a leaf on it, or a feather that like the one that Thelma bought at the auction that one day.
Cool.
People like that feather that I do, so I'd like to do another one of those.
They're wanting dangled turquoise earrings.
We can do that.
Something to match the cuff, maybe.
Yeah, I might make a couple pair at the same time. Just do it all at once. Get a couple pairs of earrings done in one day. Helen, as soon as the Opal gets here, I will be cutting at least one piece. Hopefully it's as good as it looked like in the pictures, and we'll be cutting an opal. And I'm going to have to figure out the lighting so you guys can see it. Obviously the too much light just washes it out, so I'm going to have to experiment with that. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl.
Well, Sandy, if you don't need me in chat anymore, I'm going to blow out of here.
All right. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me come on and stand right over your shoulder and watch you make it.
Absolutely. Anytime.
All right. Well, you go get some rest, huh?
Yep.
All right. And bye, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it.
All right, guys. So it's, what time is it here? It's 5:30 here. And I think it's already dark outside. Ah! Your coins that you cast yesterday. I'm not following you, Layla. Anyway, guys, my back is beginning to hurt. Of course. What else is new? And new roof in the shed. Okay, I'm not following, but that's all right. Anyway, guys, I think I'm done for the day. I hope everybody voted. Red turquoise. There's brown turquoise, but not red. Anita, if it's red, it's dyed. And the purple turquoise is dyed. I hate to tell you guys, it's man-made. Well, it's reconstituted turquoise, so that's how they can say it's turquoise. So no, it's greens through blues, but not red. Well, if you consider him holding the LGBT flag upside down, a supporter, we're not going there though, guys. I'm not going to have that discussion. So, I love y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging with me. It just makes my work so much more enjoyable to have you guys here. So, mow some more lawn. Yuck. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna call it a day, a night, a evening, whatever, wherever you're at. And so I'm gonna say bye from Albuquerque.